A cinematic aerial view of Hong Kong at dawn unfolds. The Lee Enterprises glass tower rises sharply against a pale morning sky with soft orange and gray hues. Cars flow through tight streets below, ferries cut white trails across the dark harbor, and construction cranes stand silhouetted against the horizon like restless giants. The city is alive but unhurried, a world of motion and glass. Inside a corporate accounts department high above Hong Kong, an unusual energy fills the sterile atmosphere. Heads peek over cubicles, hushed conversations break out in corners, and eyes dart towards the large glass entry door. Something is about to happen. A once dominant figure now stands hidden in the shadows. Her presence once filled the pages of countless magazines. Spotlights that once shone brightly, now dimmed and vacant. A dressing room left untouched, memories fading with time. Once buzzing with life, her digital footprint slowly erases. A red carpet laid for no one, echoing with past footsteps. A single garment left behind, whispering tales of a vanished presence. Inside a bustling Hong Kong office, two men sit at adjacent cubicles. On one side, there's John, a cheerful and expressive Chinese man in his late 20s. He wears a smart casual office shirt and leans dramatically over the partition with a wide, smug grin. On the other side sits Varma, a calm and composed South Indian man in his early 30s. He wears a neat corporate shirt and keeps his eyes fixed on his computer monitor, barely acknowledging John. John speaks enthusiastically, whispering loudly as if sharing breaking news.
Varma, you won't believe what just happened.
Varma listens with stone-faced patience, then slowly raises one finger as he begins a calm, numbered rebuttal. His expression never changes.
1. It's not that surprising. 2. Yes, everyone already knows. And 3. Let's get back to work.
John's smugness gradually deflates as Varma counters him with unwavering calmness.
You know, John, I might have to report this to your girlfriend.
John's confident demeanor shifts to pleading in seconds, while Varma remains completely still. John, Varma, sir, please. I'm not just your colleague. I'm your first friend in this country. Remember? I found your apartment when you didn't even know the street names and were wasting your entire salary on hotel rooms. Varma. Okay. I remember you helped me when I was practically illiterate in this city. Varma pointed a finger towards John. Varma. But stop right there. Don't make me remember the horrible torture you put me through in the name of apartment hunting. John opened his mouth to protest, but Varma continued. I will not tell your girlfriend. On one condition. John straightened instantly. Stop drooling and start working.
This is my condition.
John immediately straightens and agrees without hesitation. He hops back to his own desk and begins typing with theatrical seriousness, as if he was working all morning. Varma watches him with quiet satisfaction before turning back to his own screen. Are you sure about that announcement earlier? It's nearly noon and no one new has shown up. John spins around sharply to silence his colleague. Exactly then, his colleague turns John's head towards the large glass entry door. John's mouth falls open as he freezes, eyes fixed on something through the glass. Through the large glass entry door stands a strikingly beautiful East Asian woman in her late 20s, perfectly dressed in a razor-sharp black business suit. Beside her, a senior authority figure stands calmly, and the vice president's assistant registers her ID. Inside, employees are frozen, captivated by her presence through the glass. The interior of a Lee accounts department is quiet. Every employee is still, their eyes focused on the glass entry door at the far end. John looks on in pure, reverent awe. His mouth slightly opens in wonder. Varma, as composed as ever, observes the situation calmly, studying without reaction. Through the large, transparent glass entry door, the VP's assistant has just finished registering an East Asian woman in a sharp black suit and white shirt. She stands at the threshold, framed by the door. The woman is calm and composed. There's something ancient and determined in her eyes, standing on the brink of a new beginning.